Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yes, indeed.
Aye.
When dumb Karens try to fight cops.
Why does anyone want to try and fight?
Why would you?
Why does anyone want to try and fight anyone? Unless it's in a ring and you're getting paid for it.
Yeah, especially when it's a cop that's got a gun. I mean, just don't do it, do you?
Yeah, I think I've seen this.
Or Arsenal fans.
Seen this crazy level of entitlement on people. I don't know if it's a new thing or if it's just more publicised through camera phones and social media.
I think they've always been about, but
yeah,
you know,
people, like poking the cops, trying to get them to react, and then when they react, they're a victim all of a sudden.
Yeah,
I think this term Karen as well is probably sort of like been overused a little bit.
Yeah,
so
it's grown over years, hasn't it?
You know,
it kind of
categorise anyone that wants an argument over nothing.
Yeah,
you know.
It's funny that my kids probably won't know what a Karen is because there'll be a complete different name for people like that by the time they're old enough.
My only thought on this straight off the bat is what is she wearing? It looks like a dressing gown.
It does look like a dressing gown.
Shower gown.
Yeah, I mean, we had a big history of that at one point. It was either those juicy two-pieces with juicy across the bum,
couture, yeah,
and wearing like flip-flops, going to the supermarket.
It was the fluffy slippers, wasn't it? The slip-on slippers.
Yeah. Or dressing gown with probably not a lot underneath.
I seen one the other day with a dressing gown on in the petrol station with her hair in rollers and a dressing gown. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what? What is it? Yeah. Takes nothing. Let's check it out anyway. When dumb Karens try to fight cops.
Karens are infamous for being annoying and thinking they're above the law. But what happens when Karens pick the wrong battle and try to fight police officers?
He verbally abused me.
You verbally abused me as soon as I got here.
Here are 4 examples of this.
Just a quick one, Mike. We reacted to a video. Yeah. What was her name? Shabusiness.
Taylor's your business.
Taylor's Shabusiness. This woman was called. Legit.
Yeah,
that
she was no joke, mate.
Really?
What she did, she was serious.
Absolute lunatic.
Really?
Next level.
Yeah.
Has it come out, that video, yet?
I'm not sure. It may have come out last night, but I'm not 100%. I don't think it did actually.
Yeah.
And then we didn't find out what happened to her at the end.
And it was that day.
Yeah, and then you saw in the newspaper last night that she's told she's going to die in prison.
It was the day we videoed it, and it's we used to we wonder what happened to her. Yeah, you know, because it was a few months before. And then when I got home, I was reading the newspaper, and it was in there, headline news.
Wow!
So I was like, wow, look at this.
Wow!
Yeah, but
watch it, mate, because what she did was bad.
She was scary.
It's probably the worst story I've ever heard.
If you two think it's bad, then it must be.
It was bad.
It was horrific.
Yeah.
It's happening, starting with the case of Brandy McGowan. On the 30th of March 2022, police were called on Brandy after she was seen threatening people with a brick in a Florida Walmart. At some point, she decided the brick wasn't good enough and stole a pocket knife to wield instead.
Oh.
When an officer arrived, he found Brandy holding the knife. The cop was armed with his service weapon, but Brandy refused to drop hers.
Drop the knife now! Drop it. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop it now.
Brandy seemed blissfully unaware that the officer is pointing a gun directly at her and has a taser in broad view on his utility
What to aim at?
belt. In these circumstances, he is well within his rights to use it to subdue and disarm her if he feels as though she's a danger to him and the civilians around him. Clearly, she doesn't understand that, as she stands her ground and continues to threaten people with her weapon.
Put it down. Drop it. Drop the knife. Put it down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
At this point, backup arrives on the scene and takes the attention off the first cop for a moment, giving him the opportunity to holster his weapon and switch to the taser. In this situation, it's obviously much more preferable for the cop to use non-lethal force, but it's dangerous to lower his weapon while in a one-on-one standoff. The arrival of the other officers gives the perfect relief for him to switch to and deploy the taser.
Drop the knife now.
Hey!
Drop the knife.
Just see those pants go brown.
You got it?
The taser does a perfect job of disarming Brandy and allowing the cops to put her in cuffs and detain her. After the Walmart interaction, she was taken to a local hospital for evaluation, where it was discovered she was, somewhat predictably, high on meth and had apparently ingested over 4 grams of the stuff before entering the store to cause her chaos. Back at the police station, it was also discovered that Brandy had a lengthy criminal record, with charges including burglary, kidnapping, and battery. For this incident, she was hit with another charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, carrying a sentence of up to 5 years in prison.
Fit that.
That's just...
Wow, what a looker.
All them things, Dave's right on your sheet of dating profiles, right? Is it what you do?
I've never dated blondes, though.
Oh, is that what it is? No, is that the only thing that's putting you off?
I'm more of a brunette person.
I think a natural colour's not blonde.
I think it is brunette because it's just growing out there by look of it, isn't it? So you're in.
And a $5,000 fine. If this doesn't convince you not to take drugs, nothing will. But this next case is a perfect example of how alcohol can have very similar effects, at least on Karens. This officer was called to a bar on the night of August 11th, where there was an intoxicated woman allegedly attacking multiple people and causing a serious disturbance. The woman was quickly identified as Christina Cabot, the wife of the previous mayor of the town, and someone who has clearly overstayed her welcome at the bar.
Bitch is crazy.
Literally can't make me laugh on camera. Give me trouble.
Okay, I'm on camera. That bitch is crazy. No, she's literally been in here. She walked into me. Why are you in here? I said, oh, it was a cool bar. They don't like you, you're black. I said, what do you mean?
She's been in the bar for a while. Oh, just being dumb. Yeah.
No.
I don't know who she is. She's Tim Cass. We all do, yeah. You all do, yeah. I know.
Just, maybe take her to the next city over. Like they do it a lot of times.
Touching people, pushing people. Okay. She tried to push me off her chair.
No, seriously. Okay, so I was smoking cigars now.
Yep.
Other patrons of this bar detail exactly what Christina has been doing to cause the disturbance, and it's clear she hasn't made herself popular. This is also the second time today that police have been called to remove her from a bar.
Do you know who I am's coming out?
Couldn't it? Yeah,
it's
she's
a
the wife of the ex-mayor or something.
She's been intoxicated nearly the entire day, so the police decide it's time to have a chat with her and get her back to the station.
Who's this guy?
His name's Dan.
You know what happened to me.
If I be honest. What happened to you? If I be quite honest with you.
You know what happened to me. I'm Tim.
There you go.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Where have you been?
Like just now or like my whole life?
Here?
No, I was talking to other people.
No, you just got into La Crosse this year?
No, we had dinner together over at Turbo like 6 years ago.
And you're going to pretend like you don't know what happened to me?
I know who you are, I don't know what happened to you.
This town is going to shut Tim and I down everywhere we go because of what happened to me. Because the police department said that I did something wrong. All these white fucking motherfuckers think that I did something wrong.
Okay.
Even though the police department dropped all the charges. Even though the police department continued to investigate me when they had no right.
So what does that have to do with tonight's
Nothing.
actions?
I don't even know who called the police on me.
A few people
You should go ask them.
So they've already told me. They
What
said
did
that
they
you
say?
were pushing people and touching people and trying to push people off their stools and acting disorderly.
Christina lets the cops know that she believes the city of La Crosse, where they are, is out to get her and her husband. Evidently, the police have investigated her in the past and dropped the case, but obviously there's something bigger at play here, or at least that's what she's trying to insinuate. In reality, Christina is extremely intoxicated and looking for any reason to blame someone else for the ruckus she's been causing, and a way to get out of this situation.
This is the guy right here. Let's go talk to him. Come on.
No, we're not.
Hey, tell him what you think about me.
I didn't talk to you once.
When I pushed you off your bar stool, right?
You never know. I never said that.
I do it on my place. I'm not a company.
Sir, I think we lost you.
The police are told that Christina was politely asked to leave the bar multiple times, to which she violently refused, becoming both verbally and physically abusive, starting fights with anyone she could get her hands on. At one point, she even sat down in the middle of the bar and began kicking and screaming like a child. It was at this point the police were called to the scene.
She needs to go. I don't care where she goes. I don't care where the she goes, but she needs to go.
No, we're not going to go inside, ma'am.
Chris, you stay here for me.
You know my name. You go in there. Oh, you're just going to accept that? We're going to be able to treat me like this as long as I live here?
Treat you like what?
This?
How are we treating you?
You're here. I did nothing wrong because they called the police on me because they're white.
What was the other call?
Same thing.
The guy that I talked. Look at this. We're talking about him a white supremacist.
I just like to put in a good word for that lady right there. She's an okay lady.
She's okay?
Yeah, she's an okay lady.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yep. I just want to put in a good word for her. But, whoa, what the fuck was that? I do this shit. Why are you pushing me? And I ain't even with nowhere.
Well taken.
You did see that, right? This guy came over to put in a good word for
Paid.
her after talking with Christina in the background, and then she immediately walked over to pay him directly in front of the cops.
No way. I didn't see that.
Yeah. I didn't. That's when he said you see it. He pulled out a wallet. Yeah.
Walked over to pay him directly in front of the cops.
Actually, I don't feel safe in the city anymore.
Out of hand.
What's more is, if something happens to me tonight...
This is my job, bro. Bro, this is what you know that. Yeah, no. I swear to God.
You're good.
You saw that, right? I do this shit, bro. Thank you.
Ma'am, is it okay if we talk over here?
Did she just say it as well?
You come over here and talk to me. And my name is Christina, and you know me.
I'm just calling you ma'am.
Ma'am.
Why? Thank you. Christina.
Because I asked you
Christina,
not to.
is it okay if we talk over here, Christina?
No, I don't know what you want to talk to me about,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure you can do it right here. No one's
So
here.
unfortunately, you do have to go to jail tonight, okay?
Guy's been paid, now he's gone.
He's walking off like she's a bitch, really.
He's just sort of like, he's like side-eyed and sort of like, hey, you don't need me anymore now, I've got my money, I'm off.
That's
and so I just sort of like shifted off to the side, didn't he?
That's incredible.
Pay some random guy in the bar to say you're all right, as if it's going to have any effect on the outcome whatsoever.
Wow.
Do you think I deserve to be arrested right now?
What's your charge?
I don't know. What am I being charged
You've
with?
been arrested for disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct?
You being detained.
God, she's annoying.
No.
Oh, white girl. I don't want to know.
Due to everything that's gone on so far, the cops decide to put her in cuffs and take her to jail for the night. Frankly, it's impressive that even while restrained, she still managed to make enemies. On the way back to the car, she refused to cooperate and made her legs weak, forcing the cops to drag her. And even that wasn't the most annoying thing she did on this walk.
I need you to put that wallet in my purse.
I'm gonna carry it all the way over there. Okay, just like
no,
this.
I want you to put it in my purse.
Well, let's go and then we'll make it happen. Okay. Thank you.
I'm not going anywhere.
There we go. You just need to walk.
Yeah.
Just put her down then, leave her for a bit.
Is there a reason why you're doing this, Christina?
Yeah.
Here we go. Please walk. Please walk.
What's over me?
Please walk.
No.
Please walk.
No. Why?
Can we walk over here,
This
please?
is mine.
I'm gonna walk all the way down and she already had to carry you. She was going to walk her.
Christy, can you please sit in there?
No.
We're trying to be decent,
No, I
please.
can't. You're not being decent.
It's only 9:30. When they were carrying her over, they should have put all the sirens on so they can see who's getting in. So everyone looks over. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
make a scene.
Turn the other patrol car around with headlights on full and everything.
Put that big spotlight they have on the side of the cars right on her as she's walking up.
Phone up cops, they can come with the cameras.
I mean, you'd have to be so embarrassed watching this the next day, wouldn't you? So, I mean,
well, it's only 9:30.
Embarrassing. Wow.
We'll leave day drinking to professionals, I will say.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, like, have people got no self-respect anymore? Like, if you're getting arrested for being disorderly conduct or whatever, just walk, just take the hit, just stand with your back straight and just go, yes, sir, and just walk and get arrested. Drop in and not walk in.
I suppose after a few beers, you're not thinking straight as well. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know.
I imagine if at the end of that night, when the police come, if they're all arguing there at the bar, and they come up and go, and she says, "Listen, I'm leaving," walks away. The police would have said, "Right, good, it's all done, finished."
Precisely. Listen,
don't come back.
Had a bit of a row with someone in the bar. They've asked me to leave. I've had a few beers. I apologise, but I'm leaving. I don't want any trouble. Blah blah blah. Done.
Yeah, they just say if you're on your way, that's fine.
Yeah, go and sleep in your own bed that night instead of on a little cot in the cell.
Yeah, she's too important now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Please. You've been here for like you know Tim.
I do know Tim.
Yeah, I can't believe
that doesn't have anything to do with your
Yeah, it does. I didn't do anything. Can you look your left? No, I can't. For you?
Okay, ma'am.
After acting like this all night, you'd think it'd be time for her to drop the act back at the station. But she thinks differently, choosing to make the entire team's lives as hard as physically possible.
Christy Cabot. She's not real cooperative. She wants to sit in the, she's not resistive. She just wants to sit in the squad car, so we have to force her in there. So.
She's right here?
Yeah.
Christy. You said Christy, right?
Yeah.
Christy. Can I help you sit up here? Christy. Oh, okay. You're all right.
Chris, you get your bowl in this PVC for me?
I got the wheelchair behind you guys.
My heart!
Well, yeah, I want PVC.
Yes, you can. You're fine.
Okay, for you guys. This is
You guys are really hurting me. What are you doing? God, I must be so violent. Can I please? Whatever this is it hurts.
We're going to go back.
You can let go.
Well, I'm going to hang on to you.
She should get sent a bill for wasting all those cops' time.
Look how many police there that got to deal with it.
Put her in prison for 2 years. Think about it.
I think just, I mean, she's shamed, obviously, because this footage has got out there. But, you know, instead of like one or... I'm sure you need 2 cops to process someone because you need a backup. You need in case it kicks off. But you don't need 6, 7, 8 cops or whatever it takes.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolute waste of time and money.
Yeah. Taxpayers' money.
Exactly.
That her husband gets from people for being the mayor.
Also, this hurts. Whatever this is. We'll do that.
The cops finally managed to get Christina into a wheelchair so they can properly bring
Ex-mayor,
right. Her into the station, kicking and screaming all the way there. She was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, as well as firmly placing herself on the bad side of pretty much every cop and civilian in the entire town. Christina showed exactly how awkward Karens can make situations like this, but the cop in this next case shows exactly how to handle them. This Karen had just been detained by police in a Walgreens after going on an extensive racist rant towards a group of Muslims in the store.
Oh dear. What do you know what a good punishment would be for some of these people? Shave the head. She's got long hair there. Obviously taking a long time to grow it and all that. Just don't do it again. You can free to go.
Right? Cut your hair again.
Or like a daft head, just put like one line right down the middle.
It's like wearing a dunce hat, isn't it?
Exactly.
Like, you have to wear a dunce hat for a month.
Yeah. Just do like some like daft haircut, or dye the hair like a colour you can't like colour over. No matter how many times you colour over it, it'll keep coming through.
Yeah.
So everyone in town with a certain hair colour has been arrested for something stupid in the past month.
Yeah. Right. The only option then would be to shave it off.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to do that, otherwise you go to jail. You got to report in every week and get your hair re-dyed.
One way of doing it.
Yeah, fair enough.
She has her plan to make the officers' lives as awkward as possible, but this cop is here to shut her down.
Ma'am, no weapons on you or anything like that?
No, here.
No, that's okay. Stand up for me, please.
No.
Just make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Look, I don't even have pockets.
Turn around. I don't want to touch you.
Look at the pockets.
Okay. Under arrest for battery.
I didn't do any battery.
No, when you spit on people, that's battery.
No, I did not. Listen, he verbally abused me.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to spit on him. That's what you verbally abused me as soon as I got here. Did I spit on you?
No.
You're under arrest for battery. No, yep, definitely doing that.
That hurts.
Yeah, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Can I take my purse?
Absolutely.
Oh, please don't. No,
oh,
don't
no, you're
hurt
definitely
me,
going to jail. Let's go. Walk.
I'll hide that.
Yeah.
Can I leave my car here?
That's absolutely fine. Sure.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
He just dealt with her like a kid. Like a belligerent kid. It was just, no, don't care. This is what's happening.
That's
Come
what
on, come with me.
Yeah.
Don't give him an opportunity to try and say anything. Yeah, they're not meant to feel nice. So come on.
They're not there for the handcuffs. They're not there for comfort.
Yeah, it's not jewelry, is it? I mean, come on.
I like this cop.
Yeah, no nonsense.
Officer, this is unbelievable.
Let's go.
Unbelievable. Well, I'll get a good attorney.
God bless you.
Yep, God bless me, because I'm a Christian.
Christians don't talk like you.
This cop managed to get her in cuffs and out the door in record time, but he still has to get her into the patrol vehicle and back to jail, and this Karen isn't going down easy.
Confirm for me, or
do this, please. I didn't do anything.
How about you just stand there and stop talking? How about we do that? How about we do that? That doesn't give you an excuse to act the way that you're acting. None. Just stop talking.
You have to leave. We'll take care of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys have to leave.
This officer saw me last night. I've been having a lot happening in my life. You really think that's going to happen?
With a simple
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you can you apologize too? I apologize. I'm not a racist. I have friends that are Muslim. Okay? I have friends that are Muslim.
Name him. Mohammed. Yeah, Mohammed.
Oh, that hurts. You're hurting my hand.
well, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Well, I've never had handcuffs.
So that's a no. Okay, so
Except when I
those
was-
same Muslims that you were talking shit to just decided your fate, and they elected to not prosecute.
You. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless them, because if it was up to me, you'd be going to jail.
Come on, officer, please.
But they decided, as the victim, that you were not going to jail.
Oh.
I suggest you watch your mouth, because the particular the particular group that you decide to mouth off to were professional or nice. Some people might kick you in your face and they're gonna come pick up the pieces. So I suggest you watch your mouth.
In an act of extreme kindness, the group of Muslims she spat at and was racist towards decided not to press charges and asked the police to let her go. But somehow, even that isn't enough to stop this woman from running her mouth.
My father was with the army. He was a captain in the army.
Did anybody get her 14?
Look what you did to my aunt.
You should be going to jail.
Huh? Oh. Can you get me my purse, please?
Hey, you got a 14?
I thought he was holding it.
Get your stuff and leave.
What do I do with this?
What do you do with what?
Oh, that hurts.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I've never had this happen to me
Then keep your mouth shut and you won't have it happen again.
This guy's
keep your
great.
mouth shut because you spit on somebody.
Listen, you don't know what he did to me.
You don't have the right to ask me how to talk to you when you're disrespecting people.
He disrespected me first.
Literally spitting on people. Gather your belongings, count your blessings, and leave.
Listen, I'm a
Bye.
Christian.
Yeah. Well, you need to look that up.
And I go to Calvary Chapel.
You need to.
All right.
That's concerning.
Yeah,
very concerning.
Yeah, we'll talk to Pastor Doug.
I will actually. I will talk to Pastor Doug and let him know how you feel about different religions.
Sunday for the church.
Okay, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 a.m.
All right. Good night.
I'd love that if it's 11 a.m. at that church, walks in full uniform.
Pastor Doug, we need to talk.
Yeah, just see the look on her face.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Thank you, officer.
Yeah, good night, ma'am.
Thank you.
Get
And
home
thank
safe.
you, officer. You're respectful. You're respectful.
They all are, man.
You are not. And thank God for President Trump.
Not the president. I don't know what that means. Enjoy him too.
This woman was incredibly fortunate to be let away with no charges, especially after everything she said on camera. But Sean Malarkey wasn't so lucky. Malarkey was arrested for domestic violence after hitting her ex-husband with her car, but when the cops moved in to arrest her, things immediately started to go south.
Have we seen this woman?
Yeah, I think we have.
She's got a kid in the car.
Did she spit it?
I think so,
Or
yeah.
bite him, try and bite him.
She tried to bite him, didn't she, as well?
But didn't she? Did she kill her husband when she ran him over or something?
Can't remember.
Ma'am, step out.
I can't remember now.
Step out.
Excuse me.
Step out.
Sure, hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now. You're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Malarkey's behavior is erratic and her tone's aggressive from the off.
She's drunk, isn't she?
Yeah.
Is that what it
Yeah, I
was?
think she was going to drive off, wasn't she, with kids in the car.
Yeah.
She's got feet like a bag of spanners as well, sort of like sat on the side, poking out, right?
Her children are in the back seat of the car, but this doesn't seem to affect how she handles the encounter, and things only get worse.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car right now.
No. Did somebody say that you could come into our house?
Asking the cops who gave them permission to enter the property is a common tactic in situations like this one. But for the suspects, the reality is that the police are well within their rights to enter property uninvited so long as they have a warrant. With a second officer's...
Did it say your castle on that?
Yeah, I think it was alluding to people saying my home is my castle.
Yeah, it's an old same sort of thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Really.
I think he's followed her in because the garage was open when he went in and now it's closed behind her. So he's probably got her on a DUI as well if she is drunk.
Assistance, Malarkey is removed from her car and cuffed. However, this is where things get even worse.
You did this. No, I didn't do anything.
Andy asked you to get out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you gonna stand up and be cooperative?
Are you gonna understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this?
We're going out here, this way.
To quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, and we're any charged on. If you hit us or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
I didn't hit you. I asked you out of the car. I told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show for your neighbors here.
Even restrained, Malarkey's attitude does not change at all. The cop then smells alcohol on her breath, which may explain some of the bizarre behavior.
You are a shitty f***ing human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f*** is wrong with you?
Sit down! I told
you! You piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't on if you were on fire.
I smell an odor of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my...
That's your...
I'm pissing on you.
Okay.
She defies the officer's orders and tries to leave the vehicle, then makes a point to single out the cop who initiated the arrest.
Get your f***ing hands off me.
We see situations like this often, where a suspect will target one member of law enforcement and use them as a scapegoat. This is typically followed by legal threats, so they're likely targeting the officer they feel they could best build the strongest case against. However, this wouldn't work all too well.
Get your f***ing hands off me!
Cool out. Hey, if you keep resisting,
Get your
charge you with that.
You know what? I'm gonna charge you with putting your f***ing dirty ass hands on me.
Stop moving, let him take off your watch.
Malarkey then goes on to make violent threats to the officers. Pay attention to how quickly she tries to change the conversation after her most extreme threat.
You know do you know what he's done? If you
Stop kicking us!
I'm gonna kick you right in the f***ing
That's mean. Don't do that.
You are dead.
What's that?
You are getting sued.
No, what'd you say before that? You said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
You are...
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
You're getting sued.
She continues making the cops' lives difficult by pretending to have trouble getting out of the car, though it's clear from her movements that she's not actually trying. She blames the tape on her ankles and says it's the cop's fault she tried to kick him.
Put your feet down. No. Put your feet down there.
It hurts too much. You could just take it off.
Okay, no.
No, you're gonna kick it.
No, what am I? I'm a 100 pounds. You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
Well, you've already kicked at us a lot of times.
Why?
You're not gonna win.
Why?
You're gonna hurt us.
Why? Because that guy right there.
The one you tried to bite? Okay, Sean, let's go.
Why? Could you ask yourself a question?
Sean, put your
Why?
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. This was her third DUI with a child passenger. Soon after this arrest, she was also charged with endangering the life or health of a child and violation of a bail bond and received a misdemeanor charge for resisting or obstructing an officer. If you enjoy true crime videos like this,
shame that she looks such a nice girl.
She looks like a skeleton, isn't she?
Some of these people. It's absolutely embarrassing, isn't it?
It is embarrassing, you're right.
It's just, it's ridiculous. I almost used a different R word then, but you can't say it, can you?
Do you think there's underlying things there? It's not just because she was drunk, surely, because most people don't act like that.
You'd be surprised, mate. You'd be surprised, mate, what drunk people. Have you ever been in the pub at the end of the night and listened to some shit people talk?
I suppose so, yeah.
I feel like there's more to it, though, because the thing with running over a husband, I feel like I've seen a longer breakdown of that where it talks about that as well.
Yeah, we did it on one of the channels, didn't we?
I feel like we did.
On something else.
Yeah, but she just looks like a lunatic.
But just self-entitlement and crazy. A lot of drugs or alcohol's always involved, isn't it?
Oh, pretty much all the time.
Yeah. The racist one was lucky. The Muslims were kind enough to let him off. With the Christian girl.
Lucky, she should have gone down for that or whatever. She should have been done for it anyway.
yeah, I wonder how often the cops let people talk themselves into trouble in that situation, because as soon as you find out that they're not going to press charges, you can say, all right, we'll take the handcuffs off you, but you can annoy her a little bit to get her to take a swing, and then you can go, hey, you tried to assault a cop.
The ex-mayor's wife, before she talked herself into getting arrested, she could say she could have just said, right, fair enough, I'll move on, then it would have been probably the end of it. But
she lives in a world of self-importance. I don't think she'd let that go. She's probably still banging on about it today.
I'm surprised.
You've got to set your ego aside, even when you're full of beer or wine or whatever. You've still got to set your ego aside and just go, I'm wrong, I'm out, see you later.
Just do what I do, get into a situation where you can't talk.
You can't verbally abuse anyone anyway.
Talk or stand up.
The cops are going, what did you just say to me?
Wins every time.
Nice.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.